Oh, it is hump day. I'm all messed up. I thought today was Tuesday.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
You're quick today. I don't know what's happening here. It's fine. Mod who? Well, he was first. But welcome in. Is that ASMR or no? Is it just annoying? Starting beef for no reason. Got my little kombucha here. What's that hello for? What is going on? Were you saying that to Emma? That's crazy. You came in hot today, Shu. Sorry I was late today. I ate dinner. So, that's different for all parties involved. But that's good. I already ate. I'm here for the night. Ready to hang out and finish my build. I hope I didn't lose too much steam. I might have. I feel like my stuff is like not... I don't know what's going on here. Let me just move this. The hello is like a bat signal. It is. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's week going? Did you miss me? Alright, I'm gonna claim my stuff while we're here. Oh, I have to check in 2 more times. Okay, that's annoying. That's actually kind of cute. A little book set. And a floral bookmark. And that's it. I thought I'd get the vanity today. It says claim a vanity, so... It's like going to the Lies End. Ooh, I better not get hiccups, I swear. Alright, well... I did toy around with the idea of bulldozing my estate. Now that I took 2 days off, I don't know that I could do that. I don't have the same energy, the same will. But let's have a look and see. Also, I want to see if 3.1, is that what I have? I'm just making sure my mods are up to date. Should have done that probably before, but yeah, I have 3.1. Okay, so that's good. And then UI cheats 55. That's what I have. Okay, good. So I am current. That's good. Where were we? Oh, this monstrosity. Let's see, let's see. Do you know what I actually think? And this is probably one of the most unhinged things I think I've ever said. I think it might be too small. I think, like, for what I'm trying to do, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't know. Because I remember I was trying to get bedrooms up here and struggling pretty bad. I think the whole thing needs to be bigger. And I mean, we've got room. I could push it forward on the lot. Bigger. Okay. Now the question is, this might freak some people out. I could save this, right, to my, not my gallery, like not the one, I don't want anyone to download this, but I could save this to my library, bulldoze it, try again, and start from scratch. And if I don't like what I have from scratch, I can just put it back down. But sometimes it's hard when you're looking at it like this. Because, like, I'm trying to add to what I already have instead of, like, having a fresh idea. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm worried about.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
That's like what I'm worried about right now. Hey Hunter, welcome in. So let me just think about that for just a second, just a minute. Cause hashtag locked in, hashtag where's Moot, hashtag Moot sucks. When he's in the chat is crazy. Hi, John D. He's lurking. He's here. How's everyone's Wednesday so far? You know, not too bad. Better now, is what I'll say. Sipping on some wine and watching stream. Can't complain now. Exactly. I should have some wine. I'm gonna finish my kombucha and then see how I feel. Trying to see if what they say is true. If Tyler types in the next 30 seconds, I'll gift 20. You're insane. Hey Rachel, welcome in. It's good to see you. Oh my goodness. Wow. Internet must be slow. I like that you gave him an out. I'm just trying to get some, like... I just want to know if I want to be doing this. Okay, I'm gonna save this. To my library. It already costs 164k, which is kind of nuts. And then Yeah, I think I'm comfortable bulldozing it, just because like I'm overwhelmed right now. I just burrito tacos. All right, I did it. When Dage comes in, she's gonna be fuming, but I could put it back. Like that's the thing. Nobody has to panic about it. It's bulldoze, but like not really. What is that exactly? Uh. Mod? What is wrong with me? I build those almost complete lots because I'm not feeling them. The thing is, like, it's too much to look at, especially on this. What is this? It's not even a 64. It's a 50 by 50. But like, it wasn't working. I know I want to use this fence, right? We could get back the things I know I want, and go from there. Like, but maybe like we don't overly commit. Like I just have the fence somewhere, and we know that that's what I want. You know? Oh, that's just how it is. It's really annoying. But we'll cover it. Unless, can I don't think I can erase it, right? I think that's just, yeah, that's just how the lot is. Some lots are like that, and I think that the Sims team think it's a good idea. I don't, but
This is the most ghetto shit I've ever seen in my life.
Probably. Well, you're gonna learn all about that, aren't you? I have a lot of landscaping knowledge to share with us. Okay. So I just need to like think. I know I want, let me just start with like, let me just like freestyle real quick. I do think I want tall walls. I never thought I'd ever say that sentence out loud, but I do think I want tall walls. And maybe I do the same thing kind of that I did before and like work around. See, the size of these doors is excellent, but the problem is they're a very specific style. Ooh. Oh, this could be cool. That we might be going in a hole to exit out of my paralyzed because I built a house and my parents are embarrassed. Wait, what? Did you miss a wall maybe? Also, are you liking Paralyzed? I forgot about that. I know that's big news right now. Okay, so I think last time I really focused on like some smaller details and perhaps I should have focused more on like the full layout, but there's a roof and a floor. Oh, does that only come when you have does the roof and the floor only appear if it's an enclosed room? Because that's a handy trick. Like beta testing The Sims 1 or 2. Got it. Hey Simster, welcome in. I don't know that you did miss anything because I didn't stream for the last 2 days. But I hope you had a good vacation. That's awesome. I'd love to go to Greece. So now I've got new ideas. I think before I was trying to have like an overhang here, and I don't think it's for me. I think I need a nice open entryway. Something like that. Like I said, I'm fully just like vibing right now, so apologies if this is painful, but I gotta really feel this out. So I do want. Well, here's another idea. What if I don't have like a foyer? I think it's important to have one, but what if I didn't and it just opened up into the entryway? Because I do want. It's important to have the double stairway, so I'm gonna like kind of work on that now. That's the big grand double stairway is important, and I don't want. I just had an idea. Hold on. First of all, what if I had triple wide stairs? That could be interesting. Can I do this and curve it? Okay, that's an option. But then what if it was just... No. What if I, instead of double wide stairs, I just had a big middle staircase? I'm getting overwhelmed again, but we'll get through it. Here's my thought. You need to come way further forward, I think. Because I need to really sort this out. I want to have a courtyard. Like the idea of pair lives. I think that's a good way to look at it and think about it, because I agree with you. I think that people are wanting to go into it with like the idea that it's a competitor for The Sims instead of just letting it be its own thing, which I do think is a little unfair. And also, it's like, if you want The Sims, then just play The Sims. Is kind of how I think about it. Oh, I didn't get the Bridgerton kit. Oh well. Hopefully I'm not missing out on too much. That's heinous. Oh no. What I was using, I don't know what railing I want to use. Suppose that one. It doesn't matter what color it is, I'll fix it. My issue with the curved stairs, genuinely, is that the railing goes in the middle like that. So like, I know that the solution to that is to shorten it, right? You can do that. I don't know where that setting is, but oh yeah, here it is, right there. Like, I suppose I could do something like that, and I'd have to do it here too, but Parallels is different from The Sims 4 by a lot. Oh, have you played it? I'm curious. Oh, now I'm really torn, because... Okay, what if I did do something like that? Instead of the one... Because my plan, I should speak this out loud so it makes sense, is I want to have a courtyard. Okay, I got it. I know what I want to do. I know. Mr. Krabs. No. I'm gonna get rid of this. And I want this to come up. Just there. And then I want the same thing, but this way. And then I could make this smaller. And then I could put a wall here. How is that outside the boundary of the lot? Anyone want to explain that one? Okay, so we got that. And then I could put a big door. That makes this weird though, because I want this to be a courtyard, and I guess it could be a covered courtyard. I guess that makes more sense, because it's gonna have to be obviously the landing. But like I was thinking, if this was a courtyard, it could be like actually, I guess, well, no, it need to be support. What is my problem? I have a thought in my head and I can't produce it. Okay. All the doors and windows need wall height 3. That's okay. I want tall walls on the bottom. When you say you like the ones that flare, do you mean just any kind of flare, or do you specifically mean that you want the one that's like straight, like this? Also, can I make this flare more? Oh, but then I think it needs to be bigger. That's wimpy. This needs to be like a tile bigger this way and a tile bigger this way. Huh. I really gotta think this through, because easier foundation. Oh, so The Sims has easier foundations than Paralives? Fill that room 2 slots from the back of the stairs to make a walkway. That's a good idea. Okay, the ones inside look nice, so I'll keep these. I mean, it could be a little closer to the door. Like I was saying, I don't necessarily need to have let me just make this bigger just so that I can. First of all, why is move objects not on? I want this to be further back because it doesn't need to be that big if we're really thinking about it. And then, yeah, your idea is actually really good. I could put... Wait. That's a lot of wasted space. Let me rethink this. This is going to be a work in progress, and honestly, I'm just here to chat. As the title says, I need this. Wait, so there are stairs that round more than this? Hold on. Answers. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, they don't. Okay. Okay, back to the drawing board. Let's move you outside. This is what happens when I go in actually completely blind. Like I don't have a full or partial plan at all. All right, I know I want a big situation. I know it's lopsided, but I want this. I still want the terrace thingy that I had out here. Just because I think it's nice to overlook that area. I mean, I guess it'll all be fenced in, so maybe you wouldn't see that. I like building with a floor plan. I mean, I don't know, like, are there floor plans, like, for this kind of thing? Like, I'm always on, like, those, like, house floor plan websites, but I feel like a thing like this is a little bit harder to conceptualize. Okay. Alright, that's okay. No clutter. We won't clutter. We'll get our act together. Maybe we focus on having a lot more chateau plans. Oh. French chateau mansion floor plans. Oh god. Oh, some of these are interesting actually. Huh. Well, here's an idea then. Just in general. Why don't I focus more on trying to make it, like, do more of, like, the outer shape? Because I want a courtyard, right? So I should focus on that instead of trying to figure out the front door and the stairs. That's not important. I could change all those things once I have, like, a general shape. So, let's say I wanted, like, maybe we embrace, like, the U shape. Because then I can, oh, no, I wanted to copy you, not move you, sorry. I could have a U shape of sorts. I could really focus on making this a courtyard. Maybe it's not a symmetrical U shape either. It's either perfect exterior or perfect interior. No, we can have it all, I promise. I think I might make it a little bit lopsided, perhaps, but I don't know if I could, like, stomach it. I'm just trying to think, like, what if just in the middle, and this could be smaller in that case. Because if one of these could be big enough to fit my double staircase, that solves that. So we could... Okay, hold on. Let me hold on. Give me a second. Because I don't want... I mean, I guess I do want the courtyard to be a little bit bigger. I don't want this to be, like, the main focus area, though. Like, I kind of just want to put a fountain here. And then when you walk in, I want a big archway here, and then you see the fountain. And, like, some lush garden. Do you know what I mean? I don't really want... And not even this big fountain. I want the big fountain outside. Well, actually not even big enough, if we're being completely honest, but... I don't know. A fountain will go outside. But then, like, in here... Ooh, do I dare just keep using the tea time one? Maybe. And I guess it could have a roof. But we'll figure that out. So what I want, let me just throw anything down so we get the idea. Sometimes that helps me too. Like, I'll fully build a house with things that I don't intend to keep. And it's fine. Like, I can go back and fix those things. But imagine this, right? You walk in and it's like this big, this is going to be a double. This will be an open we'll have like a chandelier and like all that stuff. And then yeah, I do think that the second floor has to be medium wall height, and that's gonna stress me out. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. I'll put big what you call it? Freezes. Hot take, it's already better. Ooh, okay. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, we'll do pillars like the whole way around. So see, you're picking up what I'm putting down already. We'll move them, don't worry. But that's my whole thing. Like I'll figure that out. It won't be these pillars anyway because these touch and I don't want that, but and then maybe we could oh, this could be fun. Hold on. Getting excited now. Oh, this is the encouragement I need. Hear me out. What if this, and it's again not final, but honestly, we could have more. I don't know that I want to have this though. I think my thought, I need to finish my thought, is because we have this like opening here. I don't know if it's gonna work, but what if this doesn't come in tall wall height? That's okay. I can layer them. It's okay. A tea room. Because now every build that I ever make has to have a tea room. I've never had an original thought in my life. Okay, hold on. I should just filter. You want me to get... Should I get the Bridgerton kit right now? Okay, hold on. Chanel, if you're still in the chat, can you tell Awella that I'm busy? Please. She's calling me right now. What is wrong with me? Oh my god, this is gonna be painful. Maybe I'll just do a one that comes in tall. It's okay. Oh wait, you said the Bridgerton kit has windows, so that might solve my problems. Oh, this could be neat though. All right, let me save. Let me get out of the game. Let me get the Bridgerton kits. Oh my goodness, I'm excited now. I feel the vibes now. I also think I might want to redo the patio. OBS is already running. Yeah, I know. What the heck? Okay. I don't really care about the fashion kit. I don't think I'm gonna get that. That's not useful to me. I don't think at all. This green hat is one of the worst things I've seen in a long time, I think. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. They're not slick by making the regular one $6.99 instead of $4.99. Oh wait, there's extras? What do you mean? Extras? I won't be left out. Oh, okay. So the extras are like, is that bassinet and the piano and the gazebo? I was so confused. So I thought that was everything in the kit. That's why I was like fuming about it and I didn't get it. All right, I'll get the bundle. That's fine. Oh goodness. Oh no, that's bad. I'm sorry. Okay. All set. Now I gotta download it. Hopefully it's quick. fault for going to public school, not reading those directions. I mean, I appreciate that you made that mistake and then you made sure that I didn't make the mistake. That's real. That's loyal. So, I do appreciate that for me. Okay, I think installed. Okay, let's do it. Oh my goodness. I'll live vicariously through your build. This kombucha is spicy today. Alrighty. Now, if I really want to stress myself out, we could do some curved walls. Alright, I don't care about this. Oh, interesting. Chandelier might actually be useful. Okay, whatever. Let's do it. You know, I was not into it for a long time. I'm not even saying I'm into it. I'm forcing it for sure right now because I'm just trying to see it through. Look at playtest. But other fermented things I feel like I'm okay with. Like I had from Wagamama today I had a like a chicken udon, and it has something fermented on top. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what it is. Sorry, one sec. No, I don't think it was kimchi. I mean, maybe. Hold on. Let me pull it up because I did order it online, didn't I? How was Wagamama? 10 out of 10. Now I gotta know. I'm so sorry. Like I get hyper focused and I'm like, no, don't update food. Oh, it wasn't udon. It was soba. Sorry. Oh, it doesn't even say what it is. I don't know. It was pink. Maybe it was pickled onions or something. Hey, Emma. Welcome in. Thanks for the resub. How are you doing? Our friends here just convinced me to buy the Bridgerton kit. So... Oh, I also bulldozed my estate and started over. So, that catches you up. Oh, I do like miso. Okay, sauerkraut. Alright, alright. Oh, that reminds me of this, like, sausage place near here. Okay, maybe that's not the tea room. I'll come back to it. Kimchi, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. You know what? I don't think I ever would have thought to have kimchi with cheese. Or eggs, I guess. But I'm glad it was good. I feel like I must have, I have to have had kimchi. I don't feel like I have like a strong memory or like feeling about it. gooey like grilled cheese. Huh. Well, that sounds good. Well, I came here and streamed late after I ate dinner so that I wouldn't get hungry, and now you're all making me hungry. Think about this. Let's think. The problem, like I always say, is that I want to figure out the elevation levels because I might have to do some platforms instead of foundations, but I want to do the landscaping first. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Now I have hiccups because I'm going to need to know where like stairs are going to go and everything, so the shadows here, everything. You've ate once today. Well, first of all, what was it that you ate? We need to see how substantial that was. All right, let's take a look at all the new stuff. You're right. I shouldn't do it on a diagonal because it's not going to be accurate. We'll do it this way where the light faces. All right, so what have we got? That's really pretty. Okay. There's no flooring. Okay. Oh. That's way better than the life and death door I was gonna use. You don't even know what you ate. That's nice. You know I love blue. Protein waffles. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. Oh, this light blue. Wait a minute. I'm stressed now. Could have been a honey bun and chips. Exactly. You take the wins where you can get them. This is so pretty. This one's gonna go in a kid's room, for sure. Wait, they're different. This one has like it's almost like embossed. I know that's probably not the right way to say it, but that's different, and then it's like wallpaper, and then it's like, oh, okay. Alright. You were right. This was the right call. Okay. Alright, what have we got for windows now? Oh my god, this is like a mess, but it's okay. Okay, the wall, it's all tall? Yeah, it's tall. That's okay though. I mean, I guess I could just do these. No, I actually like it better when it's more. Oh, well, I need a door here, so that... Like, we need a door at some point. Or an archway, like an open one. Wait. I'm like actually like I'm speechless right now. Wait a minute. Hey Bumblebee, welcome in. I'm Huh. We are building a royal estate, noble estate, whatever it's called. I'm tired of trying to get it right. I had previously started working on this a couple of days ago, and then I didn't stream for 2 days, and then when I came back today, I wasn't connected anymore, so I bulldozed it, and so this is the new and improved version. Okay, hold on, let's check these columns out. And I was struggling with some of the assets, but I have since seen the light and been introduced to the Bridgerton kit, which I did talk a lot of smack about. I did. I wasn't into it. I thought I couldn't be convinced. And now I'm gonna use everything from the kit, I think. So, it doesn't come another, what do you mean? So yeah. Thank you. I'm happy with how it's coming out too. Oh, with the wallpaper. Okay, that's interesting. I think I want to use this railing for the upstairs, like that open area that we're gonna have. Okay, I'm just checking out everything that's in the kit right now. Because I literally was on and then I got off to get the kit. So I'm just having a look. Alright. Luckily there's not that many items. Okay, so I've got this creepy bassinet. She did have the baby, so we won't need this. But maybe we can make another nursery. That's a neat chair. Okay, I guess I'll just put the bassinet down, so we can keep looking at everything. That's a neat chair. I'll definitely be using that. Maybe, is it a dining chair? Or is it a living chair? Because if it's a dining chair... Oh, yeah. I'm gonna use everything from this kit. So, well, let me just, like, place everything down. I don't know about the dance floor. I'll certainly be using that. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know about the dance floor, only because I do really like the one from Royalty and Legacy, but we'll see. We've got some ballroom florals, which is neat. I'll probably put those in the courtyard somewhere. That's a nice bouquet. Oh, oh. Certainly. It's just a living room chair. Well, that's okay. Maybe. Wow, Emma, 85 stream streak. That does deserve the DJ horn. That's valid. Definitely valid. Thanks. That's awesome. Oh yeah, we'll use that. Ooh, maybe that one. Wait. Stunning. Amazing. Okay. And then this one's a mirror that's the same size. That's gonna go in the ballroom. was paying attention this time. No bleeding ears. Okay, good. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is pretty. Can always do with more curtains, so that's good. The gazebo, I don't know if I have a place for it outside, but I'll put it down. Yeah, I don't think I'll use the dance floor. I'll leave it there just for now, because we're just visualizing things. That's cute. That's gonna go in my tea room. Versailles, yeah, exactly. Oh my god. This is gonna be so good. That fireplace is stunning. Okay, guys, the lesson here is don't run your mouth. I like the wall sconces. I will probably be using those. And then the chandelier is exactly what I need. So, just put her there. So, successful overall, I'd say. Can't complain one bit. I'm going to put this here, put this here, and then delete this, just so I have less to look at. The wall sconces are all over my manor. I mean, it makes sense. They're actually really good. Alright. Now, fine. Fine. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, this door, it's like, I'm so sorry, but it's just not gonna work anymore. Like when you compare, this one's not bad. I would just say with this one, I like it better because it fully fills in the 3 tiles. And I just think that that's the vibe we're trying to give off in this kind of home. No offense, I love this door. Maybe, because it's that little bit smaller, does it come in medium wall height? No, it comes, this one does. Maybe we could use this one. Oh, it has the skulls up top. Okay, never mind. I was thinking maybe we could use it for the master bedroom door, but we don't have to worry about that yet. So I'm just gonna move her and put this one here. And what were we thinking? The blue and the brown? I also think it's important to get my, I know it doesn't exactly match, but I do think I want to try to get my tea time windows back, because I did have something like this, and that does match. Not over here, but like in a section that's going to pop out, so I just wanted to make sure that the colors matched, and they do. I like it. And I love, see how this is like the full 3 tiles and it's fully lined up with this. Like that kind of like attention to detail is kind of just what I need. So now I gotta figure out what type of window situation we could possibly manage on the front. But as I said it, I realized that I don't do that right now. So we have an entryway. Oh, I did the top. I'll put that back. This will go here. Stunning. Fun fact of the day. Oh boy. The longest word. The full chemical name for the protein titin has 189,819 letters and takes about 3.5 hours to say out loud. Look that up. I know it always sounds like I don't believe you, but I'm just fascinated. Is it in the English language or... Oh my goodness. How do you, like, you need a book to even write the word? I would get bored or lose my place. Yeah. Other notable long words. Pneumono ultra microscopic silico volcanoconiosis. The lung disease caused by inhaling a very fine silicate or quartz dust. Anti-disestablishmentarianism is a political position that originated in 19th century Britain with 28 letters. Oh jeez. That sounds like something I've read on a poster lately. Okay. Thanks for that, Bumblebee. You always come in clutch. I was waiting for it, honestly. It was only a matter of time. Okay. So, that's that. I do believe that I would want to have... Well, hold on. I gotta make more walls in order for this to make sense. I just want to have... That is important to me. It's annoying because it's like that makes this kind of like wasted space because it can't be a room, but I can make it smaller and it can just be wasted space, like as far as I'm concerned. It could actually be more of like a catwalk kind of situation. Oh, should I cover this courtyard, do we think? Because if we do... Or I can make it bigger. I can make the entryway bigger. Well, I was thinking if I did, like, have... Boy. And like I said, I could make the entryway bigger. I know I was saying before I didn't need a big entryway, and now I'm like, just, like, lying. But what if I did something like this? And then... That way this could all just be walkway. So I could push this back. Or I could push this... Actually, hold on. I did that backwards. This could be smaller. This could probably be 2 tiles smaller. Yeah. What was I thinking? Oh, it's because I wanted it to line up. That's why. Well, it still can. I could still make this smaller. I don't know why I'm so confused right now. Like, everything just moves 2 tiles up. And then, like, no one has to panic. Okay. Sweet. I like it. I was thinking a glass roof. We may go that route, but... Wait, what did I just do? I think I misunderstood the assignment. Okay, I know what I want to do. I just got to think about this. Don't panic. I hope you're getting food. what do I want to do here? Well, okay, then that goes back to the original idea, actually. Hold on a minute. Why would you do a thing like that? If I... Hello. Oh boy. Okay, that's why. I get it now. Okay, give me a sec. We need to just dial it back. It's okay. Everything's okay. So, I need to go back to my original plan, which was to have the stairs in the entryway. And that's fine. Like, we can do that. I can get... What do we want? I think we want double wide stairs. Prefer the stairs in the entryway. Okay, good. We'll worry about the curvature and all that stuff a little bit later. So this will have to go back though. And that's okay, because we could just push the whole thing back. And then you go here, and then you go here, and then everybody calms down. So if we're thinking about the stairway, it's a little tight, but I think we can make it work. Oh geez, okay, you want to come forward, and that's okay, we can do that. And then I can just block off the back. I'm not worried about that. I won't be bullied. Could even possibly... Oh wait, I'm back at the same problem, but we can troubleshoot it. Because my problem is I need a walkway, so I need 2 tiles up top. So then it made sense the way I had it before, but it's we are figuring this out together, my friends. So this just needs to go back 1 more. And then I can work on the what's going on down here. Like I'm not worried about that. Because my whole point is I want when I get this together, like you're gonna see it's gonna come together. Like once I have this little layout situation, it's all gonna come together. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Sweet, perfect, amazing, right? Can't wait to see it. I'm so glad. Don't you worry, we got this. What if, here's a little thought. What if we did have, well not this, it'd have to be like the archway one. But that exists. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I was thinking we could have like some way to get in there. That might be helpful. We'll get there later. So all of that is sorted. Oh, I'm in the zone now, guys. I'm gonna build a wall here. Should probably put a wall here too. Does that get it? It doesn't want to delete. Okay, good. Just while we think about it, we'll get walls there. Make sure the lighting doesn't get too wonky. Okay. Let her cook, exactly. Oh, and this is definitely going to be a step down. Without question. Maybe a couple steps down if I can fit stairs in. Oh no, it has to be one step, right? Because you can't put stairs under the archway. But I'm okay with that. So this is the idea. Oh no, not number one being off. We get something like that in. Obviously we'll have like big windows and like it'll be amazing. And then maybe we could like, well, this will have to be a wall. Just for like, to keep the courtyard kind of nice. And like I said, it won't stay symmetrical because that actually is hard for me to furnish. So I won't be keeping it symmetrical. But for now, I just want to like space things out. And then we could probably do, because these are treated like windows, right? So, oh, they only fit, oh god, we discussed this. We discussed this. Willa says hi. Oh my god. Willa, I feel famous. Welcome in. Good to see you. I'm about to crash out because I can't use these archways, but that's okay. That is a-okay. We will persevere. B. I'll figure something out. I want to do archways there, but I don't actually know if that's appropriate. Given the... I don't even know what the weather is like here, if I'm honest. We barely played here because once they had more children, I didn't want anything to do with it. So... hopefully the weather's okay. Okay, so we do want something along these lines. And then yeah, I do need for the courtyard to be fully contained. Oh. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Good night, Bumblebee. Red Bull Arena in Harrison, New Jersey. I don't think so. Let me look it up. It does appear to still be called that. Oh, that's where the New York Red Bulls play? Oh no, it's called Sports Illustrated Stadium. It seems. Red Bull sold it. Interesting. Inside the new hype house at Red Bull Arena. This is how close you can get. Okay. Ooh, 25,000 seats. That's a good capacity. No, I've never been to an MLS game. Okay, so this is going to be much bigger than the one I was starting to build before, which is really good because I was struggling. Alright, so we've got... cheap, fun, and quick, unlike baseball games. Yeah, I think... No, you gotta be bigger. I think my biggest thing about baseball games is that they're like so long. Like this is way better, right? I mean, it's not as put together as the other one was, but I think we're starting off on a better foot. I'm building a royal estate. Yeah. I saved my game too, because that was weird. Soccer games are 90 minutes then done. Yeah, I've been to a few Premier League games, and I went to one, whatever the French league is. I saw PSG at home. They played Monaco. It was really good. That was that Mbappe's last season at PSG, I think, or something like that? He was fantastic. Is Ted Lasso a real league? I don't know, mod? MLS All-Stars game versus Manchester United? That's fun. Oh, don't let the mod hear you. He's a Chelsea fan. But that's super fun. I would like to go to some sporting events. Everyone hates Man U. I feel like all soccer fans actually hate their teams, but like it's just how it is. See, the first soccer game I ever went to was a Premier League game, and I saw Tottenham at home. That stadium is unreal, and it was a really action-packed game. Like, they won 4-3. So I think that, like, that's starting off, like, the bar was set way too high. But I had a great time. It was amazing. We actually bought our tickets the day of, and we got essentially some season ticket holder seats like that. I don't know where they were at, but we were like on the pitch. It was amazing. First soccer game was a Red Bulls game, but I got to see Thierry Henry play a lot, so I mean I don't like your tone. What's going on? Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I had known that that's what it was like, I would have gotten into soccer a lot sooner. And now I've been to like 3 matches, and I'm like, anytime that we're traveling, I'm like, I want to make sure we catch one because it's so fun. And I've grown accustomed to waking up at 7 a.m. on Saturdays to watch Premier League. But it's really fun. I enjoy watching the soccer. I would love to go to a game here. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm glad that you guys bonded over over the RPA supporters groups. I'm glad you got to celebrate him. And I hope you're doing okay. GSU group was out tenfold. It was really sweet. That's awesome. Is Ryan Reynolds' team fake too then? Emma's on a tear. Okay, I gotta figure out what to do with this. Maybe I just let it be. I think I just gotta let it be. Maybe I do have to put another archway here. And it gets weird, but I don't know. Oh no, it needs to be an arch, not that. What is wrong with me? One group that was banned from RBA because they rioted like they were English hooligans one time. They still go to GameSpot under a different name. They're all real in my heart. Yeah. I will say I enjoy a bit of rowdiness from time to time, but I was relieved to know that they're not as rambunctious as they used to be. Mostly because they're not allowed to take their drinks to their seats, which in my mind is not actually helpful because then you just have people double fisting and chugging pints of beer in between halves, and I'm just like, I don't see how that's better, but what do I know? Okay. I'm not sure how to feel about it, but we will come back to it. The exes from Leicester were dating when they went to Champions. That's funny. Can you be bigger, maybe? I'm so undecided about this, and I know it doesn't actually matter, but it matters to me, okay. Actually, that would be better. It's still covered, but in a way that I think is better. So I'll do that. Because I think it makes more sense to have the columns on, or the archways on this side. To get through the house a little bit easier. Because I don't want them to get through on that side. Okay, that's good. I like it. Oh, shoot. No. Okay, I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. I keep saying that, and then I'm like, well, what if I just... Okay. So, now that we have our door, I can get rid of this entire wall. And these stairs. Well, I'll leave them because they have that. But I can get rid of this. As I start using things, I want to clear this, you know. So my mind's not so cluttered. I do not have a Discord yet. I was thinking about it when I didn't stream the other day that it would have been useful at that moment to communicate that. But I also, like, didn't have any working brain cells, so I don't think it would have mattered. Oh, maybe this could be interesting because I could have this. Oh, I had the like the bay window thing. I could do that again. Perhaps. Maybe on this. I had it on this side, and I'm kind of determined to keep it on this side, and I don't have a good reason why. I don't know. Do you all have like a similar feeling where? Obviously, you're not trying to build the same house all the time, but like I have a thing in my head, like when I'm looking at the floor plan, and like almost always the master bedroom goes on the right side of the house. I don't know why. Like, I don't understand what goes through my mind when I do that. Because in this house, honestly, the master should go on this side and have like the water view. You know what? I'm gonna branch out. I'm gonna put the master on this side, and you know what? I'm gonna put it at the back of the house. I always try to do it in the front when I have a because I like a bay window, you know, a feature. But I can just do the terrace situation that I had here. I realize it whilst building. I get caught in a pattern. Yeah, it's very much like, it's literally just habit. I'm like, yeah, obviously the master goes on that side. Duh. But why? Like, okay. I want this part to be covered. So, how shall we facilitate that? Do that now, and then in 4 to 5 days when you get around to decorating, okay, drag me. You're gonna be like, why did I put this bedroom here? Thought I was amongst friends. I thought I was amongst friends. In 4 to 5 days. Accurate. No, I'm gonna try to lock in. I'm gonna try. Actually, I could leave. No, I don't know. I want to have. Okay. I want to have. I just want to make sure I've explored all my options. Is that so wrong? I do want to use the royalty and legacy fence. I do think it's really pretty. I think the one with the flowers is a bit much, but this one could be good. So I'm just gonna sketch that out because I don't know if I want it to actually be this big. Probably not. That's like a lot. So like I could pull it in. I'll figure that out in a minute. Cause I wanted like a do that. I was in ad jail when I asked about Discord. Oh, sorry. I need to pay better attention. Like where the ads are, like the timeline for it, countdown. Am I okay? It's like so far away from me, like on my screen, and like I'm looking this way. So I'm sorry. I should do better at paying attention. But I did not make the Discord. I was saying I should have. It would have came in handy when I decided randomly not to stream the other day. But you know, things happen. I think that's too big. I think it needs to be like. Well, the whole idea was that I wanted it to be a covered. Are you all right? Do that fence and then the flowery one every few. Maybe. That's a good idea. Alright, so if I did, let's just say I did, because now that I know the Bridgerton stuff only comes in a tall wall height, I might as well have as many walls as possible, you know what I mean? So I could do these again. Where's the one that's open? I have you somewhere. Oh, to know where you are, that's okay. No. The thing is, I don't want... I actually do want bigger ones here. So maybe it would just be... If it's one, that's weird. Okay, what if I made it a terrace with the columns? I haven't used those yet. And then, in that way, I've made my own. It won't be... Oh, it is even. It's not even that way, though. I might have to push it in one. Well, I could pull it out one more. Which I didn't want to do, but... Like, go big or go home, you know what I mean? This then would have to be bigger. Otherwise, it would stop in the middle. Okay, okay. This is completely unnecessary, by the way, and I'm aware of that, but... Did they not give us a matching spandrel? I think you might have asked that at the moment that I realized that there wasn't a matching spandrel. I wish I liked the Bridgerton stuff more. Okay, I feel you on the cast stuff, right? Unnecessary. I won't ever use that. However, I looked at every single thing that comes in the kit and I was like, mind blown. So, after I talked so much smack about it. So, I want to really, like, my problem is, this one, like, you see how it has the post every tile? I kind of hate that. And then that's too, like, that's not big enough. Like, it's like, not solid the way I would like it to be. This might be too solid. Oh my god. Am I Goldilocks? That's okay, actually. Obviously, we'll change the colors because I haven't picked colors yet at all, but. Yeah, the cast. I mean, I never care about cast. Yeah, Automod did try to catch you, but I was like a ninja on that one. Good night, Emma. Thanks for hanging out. Don't worry, I probably won't get too far, so we'll finish it tomorrow. Or work on it tomorrow. No promises around here. I actually think that this could work. Oh no, not there. Please. I would never landscape without you. So there's that. I can't use the big arch, which is probably okay. Now here's the kicker. The pillars are like in between the arch. Who is bothered by that? I like that, but I wish it were bigger. That's what she said. Well, the problem is the bigger I make it, I mean, I guess I could just make this come out more. My worry was that the balcony was getting to be too big, but I could bring it out to there and it could be fine. When you say bigger, do you mean like wider? I mean, it's still pretty big. Which the arches were wider and less bulky. Yeah, because the wider one is 3 full tiles, which is kind of nice, but no, I don't. I want this centered from the inside, I think. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe this will be open. So that I can ignore that. Because I don't really want to make this. Oh my god. Oh, that. Well, hold on a minute. That might help me. Wait. I could do that. And then I could do that. Okay, and then you could be bigger. That's okay. And then the balcony could be a little tiny bit bigger. Okay, we got there in the end. See, guys? Just don't panic. Hey, Dej. Notifications are still not working? They have it out for you, my friend. And then you could do something like that. It's a lot of arch happening, but I want that. Oh, we gotta figure out what we're doing here. I need another. Oh, that's where that one went. Okay, that makes sense. Deja, I bulldozed my build. So, I'm actually glad you weren't here to yell at me for it. Today, everybody brought me mashed potatoes. What do you mean, everybody? What? Love, present tense. I was gonna say, what happened? Oh god, ads are playing again. This is kind of rude. Okay, so, okay, you need to settle your tea kettle here. I'm half Irish. Potatoes are in my blood. That's real though. Alright, so could I manage the 2-tile archway that close to the stairs? could. I could. Here we go. Now we're cooking with grease. I like it. Also, this will move. There you go, Dej. 10 stream streak. You're working it back up. One stream at a time. Mom brought me steak and mash. No brought me baked chicken and mash. And now Walkie brought me chicken cutlets and mashed potatoes. I mean, it sounds like you're winning. I'll eat your potatoes if you don't want them, right? Alright. I'm into that situation. I think. Sorry, I keep like whipping the camera around. I'm like, this is like an optical illusion because the lines on these columns have me thinking that they're tilted the way that they do. Patiently for potato delivery. Okay, so I could definitely get the Royalty and Legacy open door, which I think is what I had. Oh my god, why is it so tiny? Maybe we can get 2 of them? Again, do not worry about the colors. Because I'm not worried about the colors. Or it could just be 1 and I could have some nice windows. That might be good. Dial it down a little bit. That's a nice archway, but I have no use for it. Okay, so once we figure out windows, we'll be able to do that better. But for now, I think that's a good plan. And then it may be worth having like a section here. And maybe we can put like something to like signify the house a little bit. Just for like some difference there. I think that could be good. This is the front, yeah, and you'll be pleased to know that these driveways are not centered in any capacity. So, that's what we have to look forward to. But also, I haven't really like placed the house on the lot yet. I could scoot it over. Depending on, I want, like I was saying, I want one side of the house to be a little bit bigger. So I'm just trying to decide what part that would be. And maybe it should be this side of the house. Like, mainly because, like I said, this area seems a bit more private. In terms of, like, I think we have a better chance of, like, Sims walking by this side. Obviously, because there's, like, walkways and stuff. So I'm gonna have, oh, I need to get my little list stuff. That always works well. Hold on. On-screen text. Hold on. It still has the spa checklist on it. So hold on, let me get that up. Let's see. When I was building Soho House. Let's see. Noble Estate. It will not have a rooftop pool. We will obviously have to have a ballroom. I'll put a star next to it because all these things with a star are things that need to go in the other wing of the house. We'll call it the banquet room, not the dining room. and then we need a throne room. Those could all technically be one room, but I want them all on like this side of the house. And then I kind of wanted it, what I was trying to do before was have it be connected via the kitchen, because I was going to have the kitchen and then I was going to have like a butler's pantry, and that goes into like the banquet room, even though they won't use it that way because obviously you just stock it from the banquet table. But that's the idea there. Those three will go on the other side. Courtyards. For myself, when I build large residences, I build the facade first and then move back from there. I think it depends on what I'm trying to do. Like, I think I did that when I built the last house, the big colonial house that we lived in, because I knew from the get-go, like, exactly what I wanted it to look like. I was like, I'm building a Connecticut colonial home. Like, I knew specifically what the front had to look like, and everything else had to go from there. Whereas with, like, this kind of thing, it's, more so, like, the things that I need, as opposed to, like, what the outside looks like. Like, I know what rooms I want to have. So the one I was building before was too small, and the way I was building it, it was impossible to like move things around because I wasn't doing it with that in mind. So like my kitchen ended up being tiny, and like it just was kind of annoying. So I think that more or less I'm not gonna do all of it like this. I'm just gonna like sketch out a general floor plan idea, because I can do the facade, and then the floor plan and the roof will just end me. So I'm trying to just get like general ideas of like how things will flow, and then that's why everything looks a mess. Like, I don't care about colors, I don't care about anything like that. I just want to know how much space I need. So and like I said, I don't think that having it be symmetrical is going to help me. So in that way, it's kind of helpful, because I could just bump this to the right and then keep building out like the family part on this side of the house. My expertise is building on 15 by 20s. Build the front face and move on. Yeah, it really depends. Sometimes I come into things like, and I have in my head a really specific idea. And in this one, like, I got this pack pretty soon after it released, but I will admit that like I'm not familiar with the build style. And so for that, I just like didn't build anything. I was like, I'm not really like, that's not my style. I don't feel like I know what that should look like. Whereas like a colonial home, I can do that. Colonial home, I feel like I'm getting better with mid-century. I wouldn't say I'm an expert by any means. Like a standard like suburban like I said, a Connecticut house, I can build that. I have built quite a few. Oh, the barn apartment was so good. Thanks. I'm glad you have faith. I'm glad I didn't lose you, because I am all over the place, but I feel like we get there in the end. It just takes me like 16 hours of running my mouth to get there. But it's so fun too, because I do feel like doing it like on stream and just talking it through. Cause sometimes when I play on my own, which I haven't done in a long time, but whenever I have, like, I feel like I kind of talk to myself. Not gonna lie, I questioned some of your decisions. But then it all came together. Okay, good. Now, sometimes I need questioned, though. Sometimes, like, it's like, girl, like, we've had that before, where I'm like, trying to do something, and then the chat is like, no, like, please, like, in the most gentle way possible. Sometimes they're just like, no, like, what are you doing? But I don't mind. I'll take it all in stride. And when I'm determined that something is gonna look a certain way, I just do it anyway, so. I didn't want to be rude. That's a choice. Yeah, some choices get made for sure. Okay, I think it always turned out fire. Okay, I'm so glad. So glad. I question it too myself. I'm like, is this appropriate? Like, what am I doing? Huh, now what if I made... Here is a really interesting idea, if I do say so myself. Because these could all be hallways. All of these. And that way, there's like an inside, like, loop or hallway. And also, like, you could traverse, like, through the rooms. And I say that because I need more wall. And I don't want this to, like, be like a big open room on this side. So, like, if I did something like this and then, like, incorporated this into it. I don't know how, but that's kind of my goal right now. And it's small, and my Sims are gonna annoy me and get lost in it, but you know, they're gonna annoy me anyway. Oh no, you can stay. I don't need more wall, you don't think? Because I want to make rooms. I want to have this be like a, not even a living room. I want this to be like a formal living room. And then it'll have access to, like, the outside, like, sitting area. And then I want to walk through that, or have like a wall. Maybe it should be like, hold on. Maybe more hallway. Hold on. No, you're in the wrong spot. This could be good. This could be good. I don't know what's happening on that side. The apartment bar, coffee table is where I started trusting you. You picked a loud one. Dej, what's happening in your world? What's going on? You know, that's a valid point. I think what's throwing me is, like, where the lines are for the staircases. So, like, this could be... I hate that. Actually, that's better, because... it makes more room. So I don't need this second wall. I gotta go back. I don't remember what coffee table I picked. Apparently it was loud. So I'm still stuck on trying to figure out how this can work. Cause I don't love how it, like, kind of clips. Oh, we're definitely gonna flare out the staircases. That was what took me the longest last time. Just transplanted my squash babies. My mom brought me 55 quart bag of potting mix. Good, I'm happy for you. Oh yeah, I asked you what you had in your garden because I was talking about your garden and my coworker asked if you had or wanted. I think she has jalapenos and she said that there's like too many of them, like they're like growing too quickly, so she asked if you wanted them. Oh, you know what? I'm stressing about these archways. When I could... Well, don't delete the whole thing. I could just do columns and a spandrel. Hello? That doesn't render the stairs unusable, right? I don't think so. Oh my god, I'm like losing my mind. Your two strongest squash living their best life. Broccoli. Oh, you did tell me about the catnip. Nala's gonna love that. Yellow zucchini. Mint grows almost as fast as bamboo. I have PTSD. Oh god. Oh, is it like not invasive because obviously you're planting it, but like it messes with the other stuff? I don't know anything about gardening. I have a bunch of houseplants that I never even repotted, so. My fiddle leaf fig is in the same basket I got it from at Trader Joe's. You had to snip a few. Well, why is that? Do you think a 3-tile hallway is wide enough? Oh, this hallway could like be pushed back and I can make a bathroom down here. How big do I want it to be? That's the question. 3 by 3? Maybe? And I think I want a door. Zip some because I don't have enough containers. No, I don't want any bedrooms on the first floor. Solely living space. So this would be like a powder room. I think. One squash plant yields enough. I don't really need 4. I want a door here. I don't want, so here's where I was saying, I think that oh well, the royalty and legacy one probably makes the most sense because I have, might match the style better. I just don't want it to look like an outside door, which I think they all kind of do. So I was thinking that that's where we could pull back in this life and death one, but I didn't like how it had a skull at. Well, this one doesn't have a skull. What was I looking at that had a skull? Anyway, let's try it. It might not even be that color, so oh boy, I hate that. This has to be smaller. Actually, maybe that's fine. I like it from this side. I don't really care what it looks like from that side. Okay, and bear in mind that this, we can always push out, so like this can be, still can be 3 by 3, you can just go that way. Because this isn't how wide this side of the house is going to be. This side will be this wide, but the other part can stick out pretty easily. Maybe I should start doing that, because that'll inform quite a bit. That might be too big, but we'll find out. So I'm thinking we walk through here, right? This is our formal sitting room. Let me get some horrible furniture in. You can pick up what I'm putting down. Right, we get that. We get a fireplace. There will not be any can I speak? Can I think? TV in this room. So, right, sitting room. Outside we have none of these are like really gonna convey what I want, but some outside. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, you will take some jalapenos. I'll try to see if I can get them kind of soon. Back needed food, and since I know you'll ask, quesadilla with avocado. I was gonna ask, so I'm really glad you told me. And also now, so Emma had burrito, or what if she said burrito tacos, and you had a quesadilla. And this reinforces the idea that I had earlier that I should have had tacos. But I'm happy for you. It's fine. Use 3 Home Depot buckets to grow tomatoes, zucchini, and basil. The mint plant hasn't died in 6 years? That's impressive. Start canning and preserving. What the heck? Why does it kill everything though? Downton Abbey. There's the formal sitting room and then the private suite. The lord of the house uses. Oh, that's the thing. Like, I'm probably gonna have another living space like upstairs. I'm definitely gonna have one upstairs because I'm not gonna put a TV downstairs, but I'll put one upstairs. And I'm not gonna do a basement because I do want to do foundations, and I'm not gonna deal with. I mean, not foundations, platforms, and I don't want to deal with that. Somebody had tacos, somebody had a quesadilla, and Dave had 3 servings of mashed potatoes. Oh, it's a weed. Interesting. I'll take some mint off your hands. I like to put it in my water. About near my garden, it keeps bugs away. Huh. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, so put it in a pot near the garden. Do a basement pool room? Can I do a basement if I'm playing with platforms? Because I want to have like a multi-level, like the front is going to be like raised up on platforms because I want like a platform and then stairs. And then like another platform and then stairs. Okay. I can. You don't think I should have a pool outside? I think I want this powder room to be even bigger. I think I want it to be 4x4. That's 4x3 though, so that's not good. We'll see. Let's figure out what else I had going on. Do you have room for a pool outdoors? I don't know. Pepperidge Farms remembers. I do want sleeping gardens. Oh my goodness, I gotta get my priorities in order. So what I was thinking was this will be the formal sitting room. This will be the powder room. I put a bush. And then this can kind of be doesn't need to be that big. I gotta be strategic, because if I want the kitchen to be connected to the butler's pantry, to be connected to my ballroom, it's a lot to consider, you know what I mean? Make the pool look like a pond. Made this bigger, so this has to be bigger. No, you don't have to do that. Let's see. Something disappear. Eloquent Regency style estate. The pool is going to be a bold, in-your-face kind of thing. Well, hear me out. What if out this side we had the archways also repeat here, and then like again platform step down, and imagine this whole thing's gonna be really high up. So then you walk down the stairs, and then there's a pool. Like if the pool was. Don't ask me why I'm not willing to get rid of these things, but like object permanence, you know, like babies, if they don't see it, they don't think it exists. So if I put, wait, can I put a pool in a platform? Surely I can. Probably not. And I'll make it as big as it needs to be, but how do I make this work? Oh, it can be on a foundation. You can't add a platform to what you've already built. Yeah, you can. If you go here, it's this button. Or do you mean like building it on a platform? Can I put... Here's the real question. These can't touch, right? Okay. Because what if I got no problem just moving this and then like putting it, like copy pasting it on top of the platform. I thought you could add the platform. Yeah, I can just play with this. Right? Or I see what you mean. Okay, I see what you mean. Is that it won't put the walls on the platform. I get it. So that is true. But like I said, I can just move the whole thing and then copy paste it back to the lot. Like I'm not married to this right now. I got basically nothing going on, so I can just make it a little bit smaller so I can move it. And then we'll come back to it. I think at least if I start off by having this whole thing on a platform, that will make it easier to move forward. So I got no problem doing that now. It's probably a good call. If I put it just on one platform, I can mess with it later. Well, you should probably stay. You can go. The situation with the pool, though, is going to be pretty dire. And so we may not have a pool, because I'm not willing to not have platforms. So, therein lies the problem. The good news is, this lot is huge, so... No, not the lot. I want to move the house. I should probably save. Put a pool / grotto in the basement. No, the wall. If I put it on top of the platform, wouldn't it go there? Like if I copy pasted a room on top of this. So let's say I raise this up, and then I took a room. Oh. Wait, but how do people build on... I feel like maybe I made that up. So even if I did like a half wall, you learn something new every day. So you can't even see this. So what? I'm so confused. I feel like I've seen people build on top of platforms. Because what I want to do, so the reason, Rachel, why I didn't do a foundation is because I want to do multi-levels for the entrance. So like if the whole house was like up there. Wait, no. And then I had like a platform. I want it way higher even. And then I had like a smaller platform. I'd want to put stairs. Like I want stairs that go this way. And then stairs that go up. Like not like exactly like this, but this is kind of like the idea that I had is I want like stairs there, and then I would want like does that make sense? Can I So I could just put the house back then. I don't have to worry about any of that. But adding platforms, it won't touch the foundation. So how can I make that work? It's kind of ruining it for me. What was I doing here? Oh it's just the pool. Huh. Well, that's interesting. They won't touch. We can add greenery and make the stairs go all the way across. The first level with a wall height of 1. How tall is a regular? But okay, yeah, so. Oh boy. Maybe I don't have the platforms and all that. But I don't want to worry about that until I have the shape of the house, because that's going to determine how I do my landscaping and all types of stuff. That's just really weird. I mean, I get it. It makes sense, but I still think it's weird. We could still have the glass roof here if we wanted, once I get to that, once I get to the roofing situation. And then this will have to be... This can be, can't be pushed back. So that's going to have to just be small, but the rest can be 3. Alright, back to what I was doing down here. God. Sitting room, toilet. I was trying to get my kitchen back here, but I do feel like I'm torn now. Oh, you know what? No, I can make... I know what might be nice. Is getting rid of this. We'll figure out the bathroom later. Because this could be... If this is an archway, the way I had it before. Although it doesn't need to be. That could be... I like it for the flow, but we could decide how we want it to look. No, I need this to be an arch because and it could be, I guess, a little bit off the wall, but don't tell anybody. This could be the dining room. And like I said, it doesn't need to be this big. We can make it as big as we need it, but if this was the dining room, it can be pretty big as well. And it's fine that it is off of the off of this room. I don't want to have everything centered, but that's just how it's working out. So this could be the dining room. Maybe I could have the bigger archway here. I keep forgetting it's 3 tiles. We'll figure out the placement, but this becomes the dining room. Let me get lights. I can't believe the platform situation. Like, I did not know that. Okay. Built the ground floor with a wall height 1. But don't you think that would be like a big undertaking at this stage, because I'd have to like I need to make all this go away to build a one floor. That makes sense. Because I can't, if I want the first floor to be 1, it's going to change all these walls. Oh boy, I gotta drink my kombucha. It's about to be 10 o'clock. Time flies when you're having fun. How do you propose I easily get a ground floor of 1? That's my question, because I built quite a lot. Oh. I kind of have a second floor. Uh-oh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's do the floor plan. I want this to be the dining room. Okay? That's what I want. I want a nice big table. I think maybe foundation would be nice. Yeah. That's no problem. We'll do foundation. Really none of these tables are like... I went through this with the last build. Oh. Now, who knew the vampires table would actually work? And again, I don't want to get bogged down. I wish there was a... Is there not a 4 tile table? Am I making that up? I could be. Ooh. That's fancy. Oh my god, there's so many options. Okay. I've never seen that one. Ever. I've seen the hallway table version of that. I've never seen that one. Okay, well, anyway, one of these tables. Do we want... The question is, do we want 2? I don't know. I mean, it's the 2 of them. They got 3 kids. I don't think we need 2 in here. I want to have 2 in the banquet room. So, in that way, maybe it's fine. Okay, but hear me out. If I have the whole house on a foundation, I can still manipulate the platforms inside, right? I can add platforms inside. So, I'm gonna hold out hope for that, I think. And maybe, just maybe, instead of an archway, this could be a door. For privacy reasons. Like, not privacy, but like quiet, you know? And then I'm thinking the reason why, like, I might... Well, that's not going to make sense. I was going to put that on a platform, but... Basically, I wouldn't mind this being kind of raised, because I hate tall wall height, but... We'll see. Let's get another fireplace. Because I do want to have one in the dining room. I could potentially just wall it off, but is that bad? It might be better. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I need a wall this side because I want the kitchen over here, I think. So yeah, maybe it would get walled off. I think EA's pillow should be warm. That's funny. That's a funny way to put it. And then I could... What the heck? On Earth? Sorry about that. I could get the archway into the dining room. No problem. I mean, depending on how I do the kitchen, I could have two. I could have archway on this side too. Because I like it when there's like easy access. I just don't want it to be like wide open. And then this can be the kitchen. And this could be bigger. It could be as big as we need it to be. Because I really envision... Okay, this is where we got crazy last time. Is... I guess the kitchen would have to go in this corner, not this corner. Which is okay too. I wanted a really big island. Like, massive. So... I'm just gonna get this stuff in. I remember not liking the Royalty and Legacy one because it didn't have full wall height pantry cabinets. Yeah, so that might be an issue. So my thought was to have like a lot of... Oh yeah, we're gonna need platforms, I think. We can't go too crazy though, actually, because now we're using tall wall height archways, which is kind of annoying. But I'm thinking like almost a full wall. Did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did. Forgot how skinny these are. Legend. And then like we'll do cabinets. Or I mean counters. Like a lot. A lot. Honestly, could be like in line with this. It's huge, right? But I want a really big island. I guess in this way it kind of makes it hard to orient. I guess I could do it this way. I think I had a 4. No, I think it was even bigger than that. Yeah, that's too small. You know what I should do? Which I don't actually like. I don't really like what's happening here? Double islands. But I guess in a house like this, like you could. I just don't want to give my Sims any more opportunities to make me mad. Kind of my thought process. I guess with this we could get rid of that one. It doesn't make it quite centered, but I don't mind it. And then also, obviously, one of these has to be the fridge, so... Could be this one. Now, I don't know how we're gonna pull off... Well, I think if I just... Is that clipping? Or does it fit properly? I don't actually know. I think it is clipping. Just the tiniest bit. But I don't want a gap either, do I? Well, I might not use this, so that's fine. I have to do it for each one. It doesn't snap. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to just get the layout. It does need to be higher, doesn't it? Okay, well, I didn't want to do that. Just wanted an outside corner. So if I did that, that's annoying. Okay. I mean, because like the way that these were on top of a counter, like there's no reason why you'd have your cabinets that high up. That's really dumb. So that's kind of our best bet. And I do kind of hate it. But I also have resigned to the fact that I don't think that there's a whole lot I could do about it. If that makes sense. You know what else would be nice is if we could have like a even deeper island. Again, not necessary at all. But I don't know what you'd put in the middle, I guess. Like it's not gonna, doesn't work the way you want it to because there's no true middle, I guess. Rounded inner corner? What do you mean by that? Where would this go? How will you use a thing like this? That's fascinating. I don't think I've ever noticed that. But yeah, basically if I could have an island that big, that'd be my dream. But you just can't because they use them as counters, so. I suppose it's fine. Like, we'll get through it. So that's that. Do we want a wall here? I don't think so. Could have like a breakfast nook though. I'm not like sold, but I also don't want to make any more decisions on it because I don't know how much I even care about it. There's more to this build than the kitchen, you know what I mean? So we could have doors to outside from here too, which could be nice. I don't know which door it would be, but we could have a door that goes from here to the patio. So, all right, that's an idea. Let's sit on that. Oh no, my headphones want to die. And then I guess we could also have this door here again. Kind of weird because it's 3 tiles, so it's... What's that? Aristocrat archway. Oh, I was looking at these too. They're also 3 tiles because tall wall height. I think all the doors are 3 tiles. Well, not that one, as I see that. So, oh wait, that's not tall. This one is, but it comes in a medium, right? No. Am I okay? All right. Anyway, we have doors to the private side of the house. I guess in that regard, this should probably also be a door. Which complicates things further. And this too, but I don't mind this being accessible. Like, and all of it would be accessible when Sims come here. They're just gonna go wherever they want. But at least, like, if I have locked, like, if I lock the doors, then I'll never have, like, random Sims in my kitchen or my dining room. That's actually a good idea. They could sit here. I don't care. But if all the actual doors were locked, I guess it's fine if they go through here because they won't be able to get on that side. So that's a good control measure, I think. I also eliminated my powder room, which is not acceptable. Like, we need to have a bathroom on the side of the house. So that's something to ponder. Oh god. How did I do that? Alright, well. I mean, this hallway doesn't have to be 3 tiles. It could be bigger. And we can have a bathroom back here. It's really stupid and random, but... This could be moved to be kind of... Is that centered with the island? It is. Okay. So we could have the powder room. I don't want it, like, in the kitchen. So... But I also don't want it somewhere that's, like, really difficult for them to get to. I kind of do want it here. But that takes away from my hallway situation. How did I end up in this predicament? Like, I don't... It's unclear to me how that happened. Do still think I want that. I'm just not sure how to make it work. I do also think it makes more sense, at least for this one, to be kind of in line with that archway. I mean, the hallway. So that's good. But then, is it like so random to just like stick a bathroom back here? I guess that's not terrible. Because like I said, this is a formal sitting room, so like I don't really know that my Sims will spend a ton of time here. They'll gravitate to whichever one has like TV and stuff. And then potentially, I'm not making any promises, but potentially we could have access to a stairway that goes into a basement. I'm just not sure if I want it there. But it's a good spot, I think. Alternatively, instead of being randomly there, and instead of having the bathroom there, this could be access to the basement. It does mean that there's no access to the outside from the kitchen, but they could go through this archway, I mean this doorway, and get outside if they wanted to, I guess. The other thing is I'm hesitant to have, I don't want to have the, well, I guess when I have like a deck and stuff it shouldn't be too bad, but you know how it is when you put a basement? Like the stairs can be on the exterior of the building. So I would need to have something else. And so we're back to square one. But let's just think critically about this. Yeah, like I think I would want to continue this because I want the access to the outside to be kind of like that. The Bridgerton kit doesn't have an open door, right? Wait, you said it, did you say it has open windows? Oh yeah, it's the arches that we looked at, duh. I don't know that I want that out back. I think I do want like doors. And these allegedly are tall, but do I just put a third one at the end? And not have a bathroom here? Possible. Almost like they belong together. Don't get yourself upset. Okay, and then there is like a closed version, right? Maybe this one can be closed. Since it's by that wall. And I mean, this could honestly be close too. I think that helps. Yeah, I like that. I don't know what's gonna happen with these doors now that I've done that, but we'll figure it out. So then that pretty much like gets us stuck with having an outdoor area here, which I don't think is a bad thing, because I did want like some outdoor walkways. So like this courtyard, this hallway is nice, but it's not outdoors, you know? So it would be nice to have like, this will be covered too, so I don't want to do it now because I don't want to lose my spot. I'm going to probably extend. So I could, I mean, it's a little bit strange. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm going to make this hallway smaller because it doesn't need to be that big. It just doesn't, you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna move this in. We'll move everything later. But I say that because if I make that smaller that way, it's not as weird if I stick a bathroom on this side. And I don't know that I will, but I might. What do you think happens if one were to purchase the bundle of the Bridgerton bundle after having already bought both the kits? Does it let you do that? I know that sometimes there's been other bundles, and when I try to buy it, it says you already own this content. But if it lets you, try it. Or you could check, I mean, I know it's kind of soon, but they might have it unloaded. Or, you know, the bathroom doesn't have to go, like, lumped on the side there. It could still go back here, now that I don't know what I'm looking at differently, but I'm looking at something differently. Honestly, I think it's just having this deck helps to visualize that. Alright, so this platform, you can just go. Stressing me out. You know, do I really need the piano though? What is happening here? I'm not helping. The more I look at this gazebo, the more unsure I am. I don't hate it, I just don't know, like... Well, I'll have to figure out how to use it. Hey, that matches kind of those weird vines that we have in game. So that's a thought. Okay, so that is helpful. I think. I guess I could, well, yeah. Oh, I love the way this looks. Good. Well, I'm glad I was helpful after all. Okay, so if I go back to the front to further complicate my own life, I had a terrace on this side, and then I had like a bump out. And that might still be important to me, potentially. So if we're looking at this, can I get this door? Like, technically that fits. So... But I guess by that logic, should I have it on that side too? I probably should, huh? Instead of the archway. I think that's better, actually. No, it doesn't look as good from that side. Uh-oh. Okay, so no, I'll do the same thing here. God, that was catastrophic, that. Okay. So now we have this hallway, which then probably, I need to figure out what to do on this side. Let me get the dance floor I want to use. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm saving like this whole side for all that. And I'm hoping I have enough space. I mean, like I said, I'm happy to scoot this as far to the right as needed because I don't foresee putting like I might put a deck on this side, but we'll see. I want to use. Let's have a look. What do we got here? That's too small. Oh, that's medium. Oh. What size do you think is appropriate? The question on my mind. And this can be bigger, so don't stress about it. It can be as big as we need it to be. I'm just trying to. How many couples you have waltzing? Well, we haven't even gotten into our nobility era yet, so I don't even know. Like, do I need to? Is it just like having a regular party? Do they also have to be noble? Like, what goes on there? I'm also freezing, so I'm just gonna grab my blankets about that time. And also, I probably will build for like another like 20 minutes. I'm not even tired, but I know I need to go to bed. So, we'll see how long we go. I also feel like I have something to do tomorrow, and I just don't know what it is. So that's stressful. Before I decide on one of these, I do want to dedicate time to carving out a bathroom here. There I go again, putting walls around the light. But I think it will be useful to us if we had like a bathroom here, and then a like some separation, right? Maybe this is like, I don't know, some kind of reception area, because I don't, and it doesn't matter in the game, but I'm thinking if you have like all these open archways, you probably want this to be closed off for the noise, you know? Like if you have an archway and then you have a ballroom, it's gonna carry through this hallway, it's gonna echo up the stairs, the kids are gonna wake up, like, you know? Going to boil 6 eggs. Alright. So, yeah, that's important to me, I think. I could make this 2 bathrooms. I don't want it to be too weird, though. But we'll come back to it. So, if you hover over, it tells you how many couples. It's up to 6 couples. Oh, I think we need to have the grand one, don't you think? This one, oh, well, this one fits up to 4 couples. That's 8 Sims. But I just feel like that's, like, not enough. I don't know. What I do know is I guess I won't wall it off, I'll fence it off. Because I want to make this a platform. Like, this will be high up and you'll step down into this. You can invite royals, nobles, and commoners. yeah, this will be like a sitting area, I think. And then I'll put a door here, and then a door. These doors. Did I get my wall laid out? I think I did. Oh, if I didn't, oh well. Okay. Maybe, you know what? Maybe the smaller one, even though I like the big one, because if I did this, I could put this here, and then the banquet table can go there, and not be a separate room. Oh, but I need a throne room. I'm just now building her estate. We were a duchess poor for a while. Well, I was like thinking that we'd be so good with money, but it's so funny looking at this because it's already 100K and I'm like, granted there's a couple of things here that don't need to be, so like I can probably just pull these off. I was keeping the stairs so I could have that, but with move objects it doesn't matter. I'm sure those stairs are expensive. Are those stairs? Wait a minute. 150 a step? $8,000 for stairs? Oh, I'm gonna have so many stairs around. Actually, the more I think about it, it kind of would be beneficial to have like a back staircase some way, somehow. But... because I can think about it, like it's probably gonna be really annoying to have the Sims like have to go, I mean it's realistic, but like to go all the way to the front. I can just imagine how long it's going to take them to leave for school. Oh yeah, it is tall wall height too, so it's extra high. That makes sense. I'm just trying to get an overhead view and understand where I could possibly put a staircase. Maybe, well actually a back staircase wouldn't help me because if they went out the back staircase they'd have to go around the whole house. So maybe it's okay for now. And I can think about my banquet room and my throne room. Do you know anything about how the throne room is meant to be used? Because... $3,300, nice. I don't know what you're supposed to, like I know that they usually have it. Oh, let me save. I'm kind of thinking I was gonna have it closer to the front of the house with that bay window that I wanted. I mean, this could be the throne room instead of a sitting area. Push it out a little bit. I mean, this also doesn't need to be this small. Like, we could bump this out as well. Oh my god, it's getting so out of hand. Oh no, but then this is the archway. I didn't want that. Well, what if I closed it off? It's a little weird. You have like a hallway and then a door. But that's not really my problem. People can petition me. So do I like, I know that in all the pre-builds they have oh, I could get the Bridgerton chair. It's probably expensive. $12.50. Oh, it's the same price as this. So we'll get a few and then I'll decide what colors I want. But I don't know how many like is appropriate. Well, if I have 8 Sims at my ball, maybe I should just have 8. Right? It was 4 couples. So that probably makes sense. Yeah, 4 couples. So 8 is probably good. I don't want to have, you know, how Sims are when you give them extra seats. Put couches around with 2 chairs, one either side of the throne. Okay, what So like you're saying something like this? You're not centered with anything. It's the most expensive couch they got. $5,000 from Get Famous. Actually kind of nice. Well, not nice in style, nice in like a way to spend money. Wow. $2,500, $3,750. That's like too big. This could go in the. This is exactly what I want over here, though. Formal. I don't know. I might do. Obviously, this is just outside, but I just feel like I could spend more money if I did it this way. But I need to figure out where it's gonna go, anyways. My thought is like in the current house, it's in that big room, and then we have our family portrait behind it, which is amazing. You know how I am with my family portraits, so. Well, maybe this whole setup could go over here. Oh, that's like kind of close. Because I was thinking this could also be up on a platform, but I guess if I moved the dance floor. And then if I had this be fenced, just to indicate. But then it doesn't really allow me, like, I would leave some space in front of the throne. Okay, I can do that. This could be bigger. Got no problem with that either. I think I just like stretched it out to a size and then left it. Okay, so that's probably enough space because that's the footprint of it, right? Do we think that's okay? And then we can have another door to go outside, maybe? Nah. This makes it so that the only way in and out of here is through this front entrance, but that might be for the best. Except for, I mean, I was pretending that we're gonna have food from the kitchen, and that's probably not gonna happen. But what can happen is well, also at this rate, I don't have anywhere to put. Food. Even if I wanted to. I mean, it could go Like it could be an offshoot of this. Which is kind of weird. BRB, okay. It also is strange because how much of a platform could I put everything on without causing drama? I think it could only be one. Yeah, 2, we're getting into spooky territory with the archways. Actually, yeah, it can only be that tall because this wants to get weird. And I'm not interested in that, covering that up. So it can all be 1. Oh, you too, thank you. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope. Wait, does the door not go up? Yeah, it's going up to the height. That looked weird for a minute though, didn't it? Oh, okay. I guess that's fine. I shouldn't be messing with this right now, but here we are. What just happened? So if I put, well, that can be a step down as far as I'm concerned. But if I put this on a platform and then raise the foundation, what happens? Oh, okay. That's an interesting concept. I gotta be real careful. It's probably gonna be really, really, really wonky. I'm okay if that's a step down. I guess this can't be because I have a door and I don't want to deal with it. Interesting. Okay. Well, that could work pretty nicely. I'm thinking of making this part kind of outdoors as well. Well, I can't because I can't use. Oh, also that is really unfortunate. The arch differences. So I don't think this middle part can afford to not be. Oh wait. Were they always off and I didn't realize it? Oh my goodness. So I put this back down. Oh, okay. That messes up everything. So the only thing that can or should be on a platform is the ballroom. Everything else is unfortunately not gonna work the way I dreamed. Like this can be like that. What just happened? Oh, I just moved it. Okay. So that's annoying. But if I make this a platform, this has to be a platform. And that's annoying. Okay, if I copy you and then delete this then delete the walls. Oh boy, it's not gonna work. Hold on. Let's do it this way. This has to be one step up, which is extremely annoying, but we can work with it. Okay. Alright, that I think I can live with. Like I said, I should not have done that because I'm gonna ruin it when I do everything else, but it's not worth it to me to have the issues that we would have had with the archways in the middle. So that's what we got. I'm still entertaining the idea of getting a door here. I think it's a bit disruptive, if I'm honest. Oh my god, why? Oh, no, we can't have a door here. Come out dealing with the platform stuff. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I guess we could have a door here, but I don't really want them walking around, do I? So we trap them in here, and that's probably fine. And then this just becomes a reception area. So, on that note, I could probably then have the kind of like bay window situation that I so desperately want here. I'm not brave enough to do curved walls, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I might do a curved fence, but I won't be doing a curved wall. Saving all my channel points for Friday. Oh boy. Way too excited about that. Sound like you're up to no good. So I could probably... Okay, why are you being weird? Is there a reason why you don't have a ceiling? Very odd. Okay, well. Oh, it probably should come out a little bit more, huh? I don't know why this keeps insisting on doing weird things. Oh, but if it's that wide... Why? Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. And then I'll have, like, I'll be able to have a turret here, which is nice. And the reason why that's nice... Oh, God. Okay, so that's why I had it that wide. So it either needs to be smaller, which I think is not going to help us. I think it should be like kind of big. Well, we could just not let it. We could try not to let it bother us that it's never going to be centered. My cast is baggy now. Well, that is interesting. Why would you do that? I just don't understand. Alright, that's probably better. Because I want to have a seating area. Like, this is important to me. Nothing is, like, actually centered. Like, this is centered with that wall, but... whole point is that I want to get my tea time. At least I'm safe inside my mind. Does that fit? I think it technically does. At least we know that that is like the direction that we're gonna go in. Okay. 3 hours, right on the dot. I could make this bigger, but I don't think that I will. I think that that's plenty big. There's a lot of weird stuff happening, but that's okay. So I think that that is a pretty solid layout. For the ballroom area, at least. Obviously, we have a long way to go, but we'll have a bathroom way back there. We'll have a bathroom or two right up here. We got a lot of wasted space in here, which is awesome. And then we got the whole upstairs to figure out. So, overall, for having bulldozed it at the beginning and started over, I think that we're in a good spot. I'm not upset. We're just gonna really have to lock in to do the bedroom floor plans, and like, I think my goal is to finish the floor plan and at least have like some semblance of an exterior tomorrow. I'm not talking landscaping, I'm not talking anything like that, but like window placement. Basics, roofing. And then the stream after that, I hope to like fine-tune some decorating, and then if necessary, a final stream for landscaping. But it all depends. Depends on when I get started, depends on if I bulldoze it again. No, I won't bulldoze it, but this is what we got so far. It doesn't look like much, but it will. So I'm gonna go and get ready for bed. I'm probably gonna watch one episode of my space show. I'm currently watching For All Mankind on Apple TV Plus. I don't know, Apple TV. I'm on season 2, and I think there's like 5 seasons. So slowly but surely, falling asleep every night trying to watch one episode. And that's not about the show. The show is good. I just watch it at the end of the night, so I'm always tired and whatever. But I hope you all have a good rest of your night. I have every intention of streaming tomorrow, and I will see you then. Okay? Bye.